Hi everyone, Martin here. Welcome world to the Only Vans Guru channel and outside the van. And right now I'm up in the Peak District, but we're just going to go back in time. Just yesterday, catch up on the universal credit, how that's going, and let's just cut to the chase. I'm back to the GP to sort out a fit note. They were super supportive in the job centre, gave me the instructions to sort out about PIP, so that'll be another thing I'll talk about and how it affects people like us on the road. But more than that, there's been a bit of a change of plan. Some things fell through this week over where I was going, how I was going to go to places. So there's a lot of noise going on there. Fell runners nearby having a meetup. What's happening is I've got company this week, but you shall see that as we go. Look at these super fit weirdos. I am so jealous. They're all off for a run over the hills. Yes, you will see that. That'll come about. I'm doing an overnight stay at Gloucester Services, which was a last minute thing because of how things have gone. And I've not just got company, I've got lots of company, and hopefully you'll enjoy that. So let's crack on and back to Universal Credit. Hello world, Martin here. Welcome to my Only Vans Guru channel. And this is the third update on Vanlife and Universal Credit. Just walking down for my first interview. No sort of preconceived ideas of what they're going to ask. Just going to be open. Hopefully I'll memorize it all so that I can bring it back in. Other than that, what another stunning week of sunshine we've had here. I have managed to get into the sea or a river every single day. Some stunning little park ups and really making the most of it. This evening, or once I've done this interview, of which I'll do the update, I'm on the move. Big move, as just let that car go past. I'm off to Hull for Martin's funeral, and I will talk about it. And there may be another surprise on the channel. Maybe a bit of a permanent moment that we can change the way we are. Anyway, I'll get back to you in a minute. Post chat. What a lovely chap. He's now my designated contact. Didn't get much done because I still haven't got a sick note. And I'm now going to phone up my GP surgery for a face-to-face consult about that. Because it was done via e-consult, which in this instance was next to useless. So back again in 2 weeks' time. Lots of positives from the guy, and then explained about going down the PIP route, which has nothing to do with them. So I learnt that. I will phone up PIP, and apparently they then send a form, and together we will go through that. And it's all a learning process. And again, I put it out there, I may not be entitled to anything. But back now to the van, quick prep, fuel her up somewhere, and let's head off up north. So join me on the travel. And I'm not going alone. It's going to be a full van. So Jack, wait till the end. Well, many hours later, here I am on the M5, and I'm going to do another one, a new thing. So I did a few, service stations last couple of months, maybe. Anyway, it doesn't matter, I ramble. I'm going to stay, or I'm going to see if we can stay overnight at the Gloucester Services northbound. Now Gloucester is the unique one, looks like Teletubbies land. and there's some reasons for that. One, the food there is fantastic. Two, I think it's 23 quid to stay 24 hours, but you get a £5 voucher, so that'll be for breakfast, and they have a dog walk. Now, why would I want a dog walk? Well, sorry, I was doing a beat with my feet on the accelerator. I've got guests with me. As I travel up, I've got 3 people with me. I've got Loki. Yes, that Loki. I've got Bess. And I've got a Kerry. Who's Loki? Oh, come on, we all know Loki. Insert footage of Loki here. Insert real photo of Loki here. And Bess, I think you've met. And Kerry, you haven't met, but you will do later when I turn the camera around. And yeah, so 4 go wild on a road trip, sadly to a funeral, but it's going to be a celebration of his life, so let's stay upbeat. No, the dogs won't be coming into the funeral service, but it's more about let's check out what a service station's like overnight. Is it going to be noisy? I know that they've got a very specific area for motorhomes. It's set back quite away from the motorway, but they've got a dog walk. Anyway, update. I will give you a shout in an hour when we get there. Toodles. I said toodles. Toodles. There's a future reference. Here I am. 9:25, and I'm the only one in the car park. Went into the food hall and managed to get a ticket there. So yes, it's £23 for 24 hours. And obviously the showers here are free, and I did a thing on them last time, but I'll do that again later on in this video. But in that 23 quid, you get £5 voucher for food the next day. It is pricey here, so maybe just a biscuit and a pipette of coffee. But we're out walking the dogs. So I will show you Bess first. This is Bess. She's gone in the dark. Don't do a poo now, dog. And that's Loki. And then hello to Kerry. So there you go. Yes, we're on a road trip. And there's no facial tracking because it's low light. But I've said that. So the great thing about Gloucester Services, north and south, they have this dog walk. I did a little bit of it last time. They've even got a pond. The really good thing, where we're parked up, it's behind a berm and lots of foliage, so it's not that noisy, but I'll let you know how that is when we wake up in the morning. Although this is someone who once pitched up at a hotel car park at the beginning of the runway for Heathrow Airport and didn't use the hotel but slept in the van so that I could go to sleep with that rumble in your stomach of a rather large Trent turbine engine spooling up and taking off. Yes, I'm that kind of a nerd. So that's all. It's been a really good day, very interesting. And in the morning, I'll give the update on how awesome this place is, the food. And then travelling up towards Sheffield tomorrow. We might make it all the way up to Hull. I'm not sure. I know where I can park up in the Sheffield area. The funeral for Thursday, when this comes out, is 11 o'clock. So I think Sheffield park up by this reservoir would be awesome. Time will tell. Again, Jack, you have to wait to the end to find out. Laters, guys, and good night. It's the morning after the night before. Is it the night after the morning before? I don't know. I slept okay. It's very warm, but that's nothing to do with the services. There was a gentle rumble of refrigeration units, and I don't mind that. I slept fine. The dog slept fine. Kerry was down on the little sofa, and Bess wanted to jump up on that with her. That was dealt with swiftly, and then Bess got down and pushed Loki into the doorwell. Now to grab that £5 voucher, walk the dogs around. They've got a dog walk here, but we'll have a proper dog walk because we found an extended one. How nice could this be? Waking up, the weather's broken. It's really humid. And we'll be heading off to Sheffield after this, but that's only 3 hours away. And there's no rush, and we don't want to hit. Doggy's doing the duty. I'm here in the services, and I just bumped into this guy who I'll put his links. It's the last day as a chef here. He's moving on. He's got 2 years left. He's had a kidney and pancreas transplant, and he's going to go off travelling after this. And we've just had the greatest of chats because the food here is absolutely stunning. So let me just show you. Let's turn this around. Look at all of this food. And the dogs want some of the food as well. They are chomping at the bit to get the food. Scrub that. His name's Adrian, and there'll be a link. He's after a crafter, and he's going to get into Vanlife, and we talked about cameras, so I showed him this. Currently shooting on a DJI Osmo 4.3. The dog's going ballistic, but Kerry's just getting herself a coffee with a voucher, and I'm going to have something naughty, off diet, off script. But I'm going to a funeral tomorrow, so there's going to be food there. And yeah, just lovely. Motorway update on the M1, and going from the beauty and gorgeousness that is the Gloucester Services, and it's got to be my favourite now. I want to pop into a service, and sadly it's got to be Troll. For those who never saw my motorway service update, I will show you my least favourite bench. Hopefully they've replaced it. We'll walk the dogs, we'll get some fresh air. Still on course in an hour to stop at Sheffield, hopefully for a swim and a walk. Yellow car. Oh, and we'll do updates on who's winning yellow car today.
I am.
Obviously me.
I am.
Someone was asleep. I saw loads. Kerry slept, and these transporters went past, a gazillion of them, all yellow, and they all had yellow cars, yellow lorries, there was a yellow plane.
Yellow submarine.
2 yellow submarines. Anyway, into Troll Services, somewhere to be avoided, but I will show you, I will enlighten your day with the beauty that is Troll Services. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't she gorgeous? Well, that was a lovely walk. You just got to look for them. And I'd never have done that if it hadn't been for having to take 2 dogs and a human away on this trip. But best laid plans of mice and men and all that. Dog sitting fell through at the last moment. And now, just going to show you, apparently it's been cleaned up. Let's have a look. It's had a bit of a spruce over. Every time I come here, you've got to come up on the walk through. And just have a mindful moment, looking at the world go by. But more importantly than that, I've got to get a photo of a yellow lorry. Yellow lorry. In fact, yellow lorry selfie. Hang on, where we are. That's how childish we are. Let me just. Da, 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 da. Yellow lorry selfie. Whilst Kerry looks after the dogs in the van. I'm 61 going on 4. So Trolls, I think, upped its game. And I'm now wondering where this services was. It's coming back to me. It was further up, but it was southbound on the M1 with the seat that is just utterly disgusting. You think, why is that still there? But the woods were lovely. Oh, yellow car. And now it's back to the van, and we've got an hour to get up to Sheffield and my favourite park up. Wow, what an update. Just cooked steaks, plural, for the first time in the van. And now we're up at Redmires, and I'm showing Kerry and the dogs some incredible places to visit. Lots of working things out. I've got some clothing to drop off, just random, a ball gown for my old housemate Josie, who lives in Sheffield. And that's a real pain, isn't it? Because to drop something off in Sheffield, I have to pay 16 quid for their clean air zone just to drive 200 feet inside it. Yes, bit dubious about these zones. And then off tomorrow, later today, further up, drive another 2 hours, so we're close to the crematorium for the service tomorrow. And record some podcasts, such as the life of someone who lives on the road. And I think the dogs and Kerry are understanding why I spend all my time in the van. And I think someone's making plans that we're going to upgrade the van, and I won't be a solo nomad anymore. I have dogs. I have to say though, you can tell that it's been dry for a while. The level of the water in the lake absolutely dropped down. But we'll see that in the next clip. And if we don't see it in the next clip, something's happened between now and getting there. I'm going to try and find the footage of when I was here last. But I spent a lot of time deleting all my old stuff. Once I do these videos and they're uploaded to YouTube, I just clear the SD cards. But suffice to say, the water level was where I'm standing. It was where those reeds are, and now it's not. I'll still go in for a dip tomorrow when I come back. I haven't got time today. Because after this walk, it's back to the van, record some shows, some of my calming anxiety podcasts. I think that's a bit slippery. Yeah, that's a quagmire there. Jump across that bit. Yeah, I don't want to step on that.